Yo, what is up guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So this weekend marks the top ranked debut of heavyweight prospect Efe Ajagba. Of course, Efe Ajagba is a Nigerian heavyweight prospect. He is 13-0 with 11 knockouts. At one point, Efe Ajagba was arguably the most highly touted prospect in the heavyweight division. He was extremely hyped at one point in time. However, due to a few recent performances, the hype has certainly died down, and not as many people are talking about Efe Ajagba these days. But anyway, Efe Ajagba will be returning to the ring this weekend, and he is fighting tough American journeyman Jonathan Rice. Jonathan Rice, he's no world beater, but I think Jonathan Rice is a relatively solid opponent for Efe Ajagba. Jonathan Rice is certainly one of the tougher heavyweight journeymen around right now. He actually gave Tony Yoka a real hard fight back in 2017, and the guy rarely gets blown out. He's only been stopped twice, once by the Australian heavyweight prospect Demsey McKean, and that was in the 10th round. The other time he got stopped was against Arslanbek Makhmudov, and that was in the 7th round. So even when the guy does get stopped, when he gets beat, he does go a few rounds, he is fairly aggressive, he carries a bit of power. Jonathan Rice will give it a go, you know? He's not one of those journeymen who go in there and basically fall down at the first punch. No, Jonathan Rice will give it a go, and I actually expect him to take Efe Ajagba a few rounds, to be honest. So I think this is an ideal opponent for Efe Ajagba in his first top-rank fight. I think this is a good opportunity to make a statement and start regaining some of that hype, I guess, some of that momentum. Now, obviously, you know, given Efe Ajagba's last sort of 3 performances against Razvan Kajanu, Iago Kaladze and Ali Aaron Demirezen, based on those last 3 performances, a lot of people are not as hot on Efe Ajagba as they were a couple of years ago, because in those fights, he did have some trouble, to be honest. I think the reaction to the Demirezen fight was a little over the top, to be honest. Basically because Demirezen, he was an unbeaten prospect, he was a former Olympian, and Efe Ajagba basically won every round in that fight. He was in control throughout that fight, so I think the backlash in regards to that performance in particular was a little over the top, but the performance against Kaladze was the one where it gave people red flags, you know? Ajagba was caught a lot in that fight, and he was actually dropped by Kaladze, who's a very small heavyweight. That fight certainly exposed some defensive vulnerabilities in Ajagba, which do exist, and they will certainly need to be ironed out. But yeah, I think this is a good move for Efe Ajagba, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how he looks this weekend. I think a fresh start for Efe Ajagba will certainly be beneficial, and I like the fact that he's gone to top rank. In terms of like prospects and managing prospects, you know, basically getting them through the ranks, there's no better promoter in my opinion than Top Rank. They match their prospects extremely well. They're certainly the best at it in boxing as far as I'm concerned, and from that perspective, I think this move from Efe Ajagba is extremely good. I really think it's beneficial for his career, to be honest. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how he looks this weekend. I think Jonathan Rice, like I said, is a perfect opponent right now. I think he can extend Ajagba for a few rounds. But yeah, I mean, if Ajagba does knock him out in a couple of rounds, it would certainly be quite impressive. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this one actually. Again, I can't stress enough how important I think this move is for Efe Ajagba's career. Managing heavyweight prospects is extremely volatile, you know. One wrong move and your prospect is toast. You know, we've seen that in the past with certain heavyweight prospects. Guys like David Price, Izu Agono, you know, these guys were moved up too quickly and basically they never recovered. The heavyweight division is extremely volatile and dangerous when it comes to moving prospects, and quite frankly, I'm not sure that the PBC were the right hands for Efe Ajagba's career right now, so I'm really intrigued about this weekend's fight for Efe Ajagba. I'm certainly not ruling out Efe Ajagba. He's never been my favourite heavyweight prospect. I've never seen this guy as the future to the heavyweight division, But I do think some people are writing this guy off a little too soon. I certainly believe he still has enough to maybe become a top 10 heavyweight. Maybe one day he challenges for a heavyweight title. I certainly believe he's got that ability in him. He's got that potential in him. And I think Top Rank is the ideal promotion to where that could actually happen. That's how I see it personally. So yeah, a good addition for Top Rank and a great move for Efe Ajagba's career. Check it out, it's on the undercard of Pedraza versus Molina. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.